How's it, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Connor, and today we're talking Royal Rumble 2025, specifically surprise entrance. So let's get right into it. Also, I got a mic, so this video is going to be structured like the last video, top 5 format, so 5 being 5th most likely and 1 being the most likely. We're going to start with the men's first, and I've also decided to include honorable mentions just because there is so many surprises that could be coming out of this year's Royal Rumble. I think it's going to be great. So, yeah, let's do that. Taking number 5 on the men's list is going to be highly unlikely, but Big E. As we all saw the New Day's segment with him on Raw, like a month ago, 2 months ago, that really riled up some things. People are thinking that he could return. Do we know much about his medical status? No, we don't. Maybe he's getting better, maybe he's not. But I think that it could be a fantastic number 30 spot for him to go in there and eliminate Kofi and Xavier. I would like to see it. If you smell what the 4th spot is cooking, the final boss, The Rock. He's had a few things going on for a while. That random return at the end of Bad Blood. What was the point of that? And then he was on NXT. That was interesting. His promo was like, don't know what's going on. If Ethan Page is in the Rumble, he should definitely slap Ethan Page's ass. That would be great spot. I don't know. I would like to see him interact with the old and new bloodline, and he better help Roman out, and he better eliminate Solo. That's all I'm going to say. 3rd spot on this list will be given to someone who I think could have an Andrade-like return from last year, and that is Malachi Black. I heard that his AEW deal just finished up, which means perfect for Rumble season. I think that he's such a unique kind of character, and the way that he moves in the ring, I think he could benefit from the division right now, and I think that this is a great place to debut him again. Number 2 on the list is going to be an official NXT call-up for Trick Williams. I can definitely see him being in this match, and he should definitely have an interaction with Carmelo Hayes. This would be his NXT call-up since he lost to Oba. He's 2-time NXT champion. I don't think he needs or has anything else to do in NXT. So this is where he should be brought up, and I just know the crowd will go crazy with the whoop that trick chance. I would be on my feet. And before we get to number 1 on the men's side, we're just going to go over the 8 honorable mentions that I have on my iPad. Guys, I swear I'm not an iPad kid. I just need it for videos. So, our 8 honorable mentions. We have Ethan Page, Oba Femi, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Logan Paul, Omos, Zack Ryder, and Nick Nemeth. Quite the diverse list, but I think they all, I wouldn't say high chances of them showing up. I think the most likely is Logan, but I just didn't want to put him on the top 5 list because it's Logan. Say his name and he appears, taking the top spot on this list. The new TNA champion, Joe Hendry. We've been new for months. We've been speculating for months since he showed up in NXT, and this new NXT TNA deal that they have going on. He will definitely get a humongous pop in the men's Royal Rumble. The men's Royal Rumble hasn't had any TNA entrants like the women. They had Jordan Grace last year. They had Mickie James in 2022. I think it's time that the men's Rumble gets someone big from TNA. As we already mentioned, maybe Nick Nemeth. But Joe Hendry, yes sir. Now moving on to the women's Royal Rumble. Coming in at number 5 would be the man, Becky Lynch. I heard on Twitter that she was supposed to return at the Netflix debut, probably after Rhea vs. Liv, and we got Undertaker instead, which is like, what is going on? I don't know why they did that. It was cool to see, but I don't know why they did that. And I think in the Rumble, there should be an interaction between Lyra and Becky, and I think Lyra should eliminate Becky. I think that would set them up for a WrestleMania match, which would be the Irish people fighting, and that's what a lot of people wanted. I wanted to, so I would not be mad. Number 4 on the list is none other than the should be called up soon bougie bully of NXT, Lash Legend. She needs to be in this match. The push that Metaphor has gotten recently has been absolutely insane. Like all these main roster matches, that what was that match in Saudi for the tag titles, like just randomly main roster pay-per-view for these NXT girls. It's crazy. Like I don't know where this push came from, and I think that next week Tuesday they have the tag title match. I think that they're gonna win. Like I think Jade is gonna cost Naomi and Bianca and reveal one of them as their attacker. And if Lash is in the Rumble, I think she should have a stare down with Jade. I would love to see Lash in the Rumble. She should definitely make Final 5, and it would be a standout performance for her. Coming in at the 3rd spot on the list will be WWE bound, the hottest free agent out right now, TNA's Jordynne Grace. I think this should have been my number 1, honestly. I am so sure that she's going to appear in the Rumble. There's been a lot of rumors saying that she's WWE bound. She was at the NXT Performance Center earlier this week. I think that she should start the match. I think that she could be the Iron Woman of the match, and honestly, the dark horse pick to win. I think she should have another interaction with Naomi like last year, and I would love if she had a Roxanne interaction. I would love if the both of them started the match, but Big Mama Pump in the Rumble, yes please. Coming in at number 2, someone who is rumored to have a new character direction, and her return video package aired last Friday on SmackDown. We're going with the Queen, Charlotte Flair. 2-time Rumble winner, maybe. I could see her in there at number 30. She should enter at number 30, I would say. I can see her winning and going on to face either Rhea or Tiffany. Either one of those would be fantastic, 100%. And that new character direction that they were talking about, I'm not sure what it's going to look like, but all I know is that her return is coming soon, and it will be great. Charlotte's always great, but 1 year without her, I've really missed her. I would love to see her back. Before our top spot on the list, we will be going over the women's honorable mentions. So, we have Nikki Bella, Julia, Stephanie Vaquer, Alexa Bliss, Jade Cargill, Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Masha Slamovich. Also a diverse list. A lot of them are just like people who have been out on injury, except Masha. That would be crazy. And the Nikki thing, I heard that she has like worked out a new wrestling like deal with WWE. I think that she's gonna be in it. And I heard that Alexa's plans were scrapped. I heard that she was supposed to return at the Raw January 13th, and then it was scrapped, and there's no plans for her to be in the Rumble, which sucks, but any of those would be great too. And obviously, coming in at number 1 is the prodigy, Roxanne Perez. This would be her NXT call-up after she's been in the last 2 Rumbles and is still in NXT, 2-time NXT Women's Champion, NXT Tag Champion, Breakout winner, Iron Survivor Challenge winner. She's done like everything there is to do in NXT. She can leave Cora and she can come up to the main roster. I would love for her to have a stare down with Jordan. I would also like her to start the match. And then I think that she will eliminate Bayley, possibly. I think that I heard that Bayley wants to be Roxanne's first WrestleMania match. I think this is a great way to set it up. The way there's so many women's matches like heading towards WrestleMania, I already know they're going to give us like 3. But the story building is telling me that we're going to get like 8. But who knows? Who knows? I would love to see the prodigy do really good in this year's Rumble. Anyways, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below who you'd like to see make an appearance in this year's Royal Rumble match. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.